So I'm like, oh, I'll just click to see what these people are playing. And I click, and there's Rebuff the Wicked, I think the card is called. There's a spell on this. There's like, I think it was maybe the adventure card that kills a creature. That's, yeah. There's a adventure card that like the tapper that kills a creature on the stack. And there's a Rebuff the Wicked that's countering it. And the guy who created the game in chat says like, I'd rather get cancer through my nose, testes, and whatever than play against Counterspell. Have a good day, I'm out of here. Something like that. I was like, literally, within seconds, like the first thing that I like opened the game and that's what was going on. That was the interaction that was going on. The guy was getting it wasn't even like the other dude was playing like blue-white control. I don't know, he had like creatures, I don't know. You know, it's not like he was playing old counter. He rebuffed the Wicked. Like literally a card no one plays and the guy was so mad. Mirror match. Would expect nothing less. I can't wait for Matt Folks to make fun of me when I miss my land drops. Just kidding. Deck is perfectly tuned. Playing this game one turn too early though. See, perfect amount of lands. Again? Wow. That's joking, but... Assuming this is pretty good. Maybe I could have done something a bit better. I was watching Squidchief stream earlier, and the monster he just used a raid button instead of the host button instead of the raid button. That's why I played Astrolabe first instead of Ice Fang in case they're a 1 mana guy. Have Slam Urium to get the clock going rather than get Avalanche Rider and get to blink it again. Seems kind of bad. Land. See? Don't need more lands. Man, it's on such tilt that I'm just drawing land whenever I need in my 2-land deck. Don't be mad, Matt. It's okay. I have a lot of mana sources, to be fair. Baby, come back. What's the between host and raid? Raid is like the better version of host. Like everyone, you send everyone there and they're directly in the stream host. I think you have it's a bit worse for the viewer, I think. I don't know, it's a bit more complicated. Alright, so I only have 11 damage actually. Opponent's deck wins with Primeval Titan, yeah. Valakut too, they played Valakut was a Dryad. Kind of weird matchup. Discount respect. I kind of want Path and obviously want Avalanche Rider. Do you at least put the proper punctuation, Squatchief? The no apostrophe between man and S is killing me. Right, that's kind of useless. Lavinia could be okay. Do I want Path to Exile? I can ramp myself with Path. But there's nothing I really want to cut. I guess I won't play Lavinia. Ooh. Lavinia or no, chat. I guess the Fairy's kind of medium. Alright, I'll do that. Perfect. Wait, where's the J. Russell quote? Or did we change the name? I think we might have changed the name of the J. Russell quote. We were getting trolled pretty hard the other day. Or like unknowingly getting trolled. I love it. Craftcore just using the points to unlock yellowhat practice. Excellent choice. I can only approve of the way you're spending your channel points. By far the best value. Maybe second best after yellowhat pitch and emote. Dude, I should have kept Ephemerate. I just didn't believe in the heart of the cards. Do I didn't play Wood Elf right away, or do I want to play Lavinia first? They could pack next turn, right? They could pack and go nuts. Whereas if I play Wood Elf, I get a lot of mana, but I don't get to do that much with it. I'll blow Lavinia first. Stop Spax. Maybe they have like a Bounceling and a Karn and they can't play it because they only have 3 lands in play. I see if they have a Titan, none of it's gonna matter. Looks like they do. I'm gonna assume they can win the game from that point. Let's see, maybe not. I want to see how the game plays out. I want to see a Path would have saved me. I'm not sure why you would get Tolaria West when I have Lavinia in play. I guess you have Explosives, maybe? Explosives would be a reason. Ballista. What else is Lavinia for? I had it mostly for Grizzlebrand. Oh, wow. I'm jealous. Maybe I should play that card in my deck with Wood Elves. Dude, that's just gas. It's like Titan, but better. It's actually probably really good. Wait, they haven't won. Wild. Problem is I haven't traded one either. Alright, I'm gonna scoop. Should I scoop? I'll let them do their thing. I'm curious. Alright, I feel that that's probably good. Is Stonehone Dignitary just good against him? It might be. I think Lavinia might still be good. Or do they have enough stuff? Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna go cantrip so I can maximize my chances of drawing Avalanche Riders. Fold cantrip and path. Dursa 2, yeah, Dursa 2 is a bit toxic for sure, I've noticed. I gave them the little 10-minute ban, maybe hope they'll reconsider life choices they've made. We gotta be good to each other and nice to each other. Alright, Matt, this one's for you. This Manus Crew is for you. Dedicated to my second favorite Brit. After Harry MTG. Oh, just kidding. Just kidding, Deck's perfect. Actually, I can't really beat that card they just played. That card's pretty obnoxious. Alright, let's not mess up the lands we're getting here. Do I want to shock myself? Could get Rallier into Stomping Ground. Could get Breeding Pool into Stomping Ground. Maybe that's better, but then I don't have white. I mean, I don't think it matters too much. Have Uro in my deck. Alright, I guess I'll just do Hallowed Fountain into like Stomping Ground or something. Wouldn't be a yellowhat stream without unnecessary tanks. Hopefully they'll use their scout on their turn. Dude, scout owns me, it's just so sick. Why not? They can just go off. Alright, looks like opponent played this game pretty poorly. Thank God for us. They got Avalanche Rider in game 1 too. Seems pretty reasonable to play around it. I don't know, maybe they don't care. They found another one. Let's see if they make the same mistake or if they learn. No. As they might just have, you can cast Titan, right? Sucks. Open and never punished. Well. Being a Titan deck or two is that deck so far, but I felt like I was getting lucky. I think this is a confirmation. Because that turn free Island Strider on the play was another one in hand, and I mean, I guess they had obviously had a really strong draw. I mean, there's a small chance I can still win. Kazakh's return. Tap my mana poorly. That sucks. No, I didn't know. That my birds. That's right. I needed a Knight of Autumn for that amulet. Amulet was just what beat me there. I'm gonna play it out. I could maybe come back. I have Yorion chilling. It's gonna be hard to beat the tracker card advantage though. Shogun, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they have the double strike land or something. That's not gonna matter. Yeah, if I had an ephemerate, that would have been fine. It might have been fine even if it was just a path to exile. Alright, good games. I don't know how good these Titan decks are, because I feel like they're pretty inconsistent. When they draw well, they're hard to stop. I don't know how useful Knight of Autumn is going to be. Guess we'll find out. I think I should just save my fetch land in case they're a rallier, or also just have more lands I can hit. Storm can play lures for free as a bluff and cast it off Manamorphose. No, that's what I call free value. Storm missions into Thandias. Thandias is usually not very good against the Blink deck. I've learned that much. I guess I should have done that on my turn. Yeah, I mean, I think it basically gets to a point where sometimes get to a point where you wish you don't even want to be flipping the India. It's just gonna like just give me so much value. Is there probably I should get basics. That was pretty poor by me. Should get more basics. Am I playing Blue Moon? There we go, more basics. Well, damn, it's all free today. Why do they have any hand? Open does not have a companion now. Are they playing Storm? That would suck for us. They just have the random one thing in the ice in their Storm deck. I'm really upset. I'm not seeing the KWs in chat, and I don't know why. Is it better TV or is it another one? I have better TTV enabled. Do they work for you? Is Frank or Z-Face or whatever? No, I have it enabled too. It's just like an OBS. Like the chat, when I watch the chat, it's the chat in OBS and it doesn't show. It's really upsetting, actually. Stream now OBS doesn't show emotes. No, but it usually does. It used to. It used to show emotes. I feel like it started a few days ago when it stopped showing emotes. Yeah, it used to show KW, yeah. Are you guys not? Yeah, I don't know. I used to see them, is all I know, and I don't see them anymore. See, I see it. This one I see. Why do I see it now? Weird. Now I see it. Maybe I hadn't enabled it. Maybe I was getting trolled. It was a high level troll by chat. Alright, I guess they could have forced some negation in their hand. Am I gonna lose this game somehow? I doubt it. Alright, let's do that first so we can plan accordingly if they have force. Alright, they don't have force. What else is just the best? Running out force, so yeah, I'm not Yorion. Probably gonna dump my hand first. I think I'm even gonna use the gain life ability of Charming Prince here. Stay safe. Dude, the opponent really did nothing this game. Besides play a bunch of cantrips. Oh, I guess we did nothing either, but we did the good kind of nothing. Free to breach, you think? Well, I can sack a bunch of permanents and gain a bunch of life. That might be okay. Yeah, what else is really nuts in this deck? I do agree. It's always nice when you get to the point where you can actually beat like an Emrakul attack. Dang. They got me. Not sure I can still beat an Emrakul attack though. Yeah. I think I'm dead to Emrakul. I don't have a basic left in my deck. Do you think that's what they are though? My favorite matchup was white-green company against Emrakul. You just play a tracker, get a bunch of clues, play a courser, gain a bunch of life, and do their Emrakul attack, and you'd be like, okay, no big. It's no big deal. How does this compare to the Spike version? I don't know. So far, we lost to Titan in a matchup where, well, the way the game plays out, it wouldn't have mattered which version we were. I don't know. The combo's pretty free. But I think he probably just one path right now. Man, playing against actual counterspells though. Well, not anymore, I guess. These value.
I can't believe you've gaslighted me into continuing this subscription.
Yeah, that's what's happening, Raph. I don't even know what gaslighting means. Thanks for the resub. 33 months, my favorite number. I mean, I kind of know what it means, but I couldn't give you a definition. I just know it's not a good thing. Oh, they're a big finish. Idao, Wandering Monster. Should I sell my bubbles at 50 right now? Yeah, I would probably sell bubbles right now. I usually don't give like investments advice, but I feel like, I mean, Larry's gonna get banned and bubbles gonna just lose a ton of its value. I'll just rebound a wall. I'm a simple man. I like how we still have 45 cards in our deck, despite drawing a billion. Why would lures be banned in Modern? Because that's the only deck people win with, or do really well with. And I don't see... I mean, it could adapt. I don't know. Maybe it won't get banned. Maybe people would figure something out. You know, I'm not crazy about bans, but Where it seems like it probably has to go. How do I open still playing? Oh, yeah, they're trying to time me out, just like everything, just like everyone else in the world. Only way I can be defeated, incredible luck or time constraints. Yeah, they could just, I don't know if they do that, but they could make an errata where cards just don't have the companion, like companion is not a thing, and you can still play lures for value. They do that, like you can still play your companions, you just can't have them as companions. Not be a good look, but obviously someone messed up. I don't know. I mean, Squadsheet was saying the games were good and the decks were fun, which is kind of true. And I was thinking it was like kind of the Oko standard, where it was kind of like everyone playing the same deck, but the decks were kind of fun to play and the games were kind of interesting. Hey Simon, I'm having a better day. I had a good evening yesterday. Thanks for asking. I need to work on not getting so upset on losing in online matches. A little perspective. But are we playing any Corgus standard? I don't know. I want to play some standard. I think I might play some standard tonight or tomorrow. Seems like Lurrus Junt, Lurrus White Black, like Lurrus Sacrifice, Red Black Sacrifices Lurrus, White Black. White Black won the Big Lotus Box tournament. I think the guy went undefeated, 12-0 or something total. It's pretty impressive. Bring my one Veil, my one Fry. You know, Shredder's decent against blue decks. But it's really hard for them to win without their creatures, honestly. It's like about the only way I lose if they have thing in the ice and I somehow can't kill it, or we didn't see much. Red, Black, and Jeskai Fires put up the best win rate. How many of these white black decks were there? I saw the win rates, yeah. So, like, Red, Black Sacrifice was 60%, and then Jeskai Fires and something else were 58%. I got rid of Kiki. Yeah, I'm trying a slightly different version. I'm not sure I really need Kiki. I want to see if there's actually matches where I miss it. Just try something different too. Oh, I'd have more creatures. Card's good. Need a flying wall. I agree with what Sad Mafioso says. He says the problem with Companion is not that, or Lurrus is not that it killed discard spells, or I guess Companion in general, is that it makes the game almost deterministic. I was playing a game against Junt yesterday, and I felt like all I had to do was hit my land drops and play a bunch and get to 5 mana, and then I know I have that card coming, and That might not be the best, honestly. I guess I should have gotten basic planes last turn. Punts. Punts are real. Actually, I should have ephemerate on my turn. Oh no, their guy's just gonna get bigger when they try to counter it and whatnot. That was bad. I should have done that end of their turn. I mean, I could draw an astral wave off it, but yeah, I could draw astral. At least if I had green on tap, it'd be, you know, I would have more 1-mana spells I could draw there, but played the wrong land on turn 2 or fetched the wrong land. Is the arena down right now? It shouldn't be. Alright, clearly they don't have cryptic commands, so I'm just gonna say go. And venturing their upkeep. I guess I could have like Archmage Charm and Cryptic Command or something. It's possible. Could have done it in their combat step too. I don't think I want to give them another draw step. I think I'd rather take the 1. Then get that countered, but maybe not. I guess if I could get that countered, I had to resolve Frack Dusk. Yeah. Tough call. Alright, I have a counter spell for my Venser. They could be playing very conservatively. Wouldn't be so bad, they could still have a counter spell. Lenore Elves as companion, yeah. You have to have at least one basic forest in your deck. You got a standard deck for me, let's see if I'm all about it. Blue-white flying. Does sound like something I'd be interested in. I don't know about the Hushbringer or Miscreant combo though. Aren't people still playing Uro in this format? They're playing Staggering Inside with just nothing to protect it besides I tried that card, it was pretty bad. Staggering Insight. Wait, did we get better mana? We didn't get better mana. Yeah, no, I don't want to play that deck. I played something dumb like that though. I'll play an Eerie Ultimatum deck. I think I'm going to play Standard this week. Seems more fun than Modern and Pioneer. Because Modern and Pioneer, you're like kind of updating deck, trying to fit Lurus in every deck or Yorion and whatnot. And it's like, whereas Standard feels like there's more new stuff and fresher stuff. And yeah. I think I'll do that. Just cast ultimatums. I didn't think I would be about the ultimatum life this time around, but that sounds pretty fun to just try and brown your opponents with all the different ultimatums. Alright, I guess I'm playing around stuff by not casting Ephemerate. Seems fine. Stack with everyone, see what happens. Just stack with Fractus too. Oh, I have Yorion. I forgot I had Yorion. Been a hot minute. What are they bolting? They're trying to bolt my dude. What about I save it? What do you think about that, opponent? You cool? Opponent's very, has been pretty much letting me do whatever I wanted. Sprite Dragon is kind of a terrifying card. Lost to it in a challenge on Saturday, and Scoot Chief played the Delver deck. He said Delver was meh, but Sprite Dragon was nuts, which is honestly not that surprising. Alright, hopefully you're gonna have like a mana leak or something, because that would suck. But they've had nothing the entire match, so why would they start now? Ding. Just Guy Fire's Ultimatum spam deck. Yeah, that doesn't sound that new though. It feels like it's just different kind of Just Guy Fires. Not sure that's what I really want to say by freshen you. Eerie Ultimatum. This sounds kind of nice. Trying to resolve 7 mana spells in standard. Let's go. Yorion Fires. I don't know, looks like the best deck was just Red Black Sacrifice. Yeah, I saw that list. I was gonna, ooh. Anger of the Gods. Papa Yorion to the rescue. I don't know if my creatures dies like that. Maybe I should have Blink the Beast too. So they, at least they get exiled by Yorion. Sounds like a nicer way to go than getting exiled by Anger of the Gods. Either Yorion to the main deck? No, just to court 4. I don't think you want to, but I definitely thought about it. I don't think you want to. Opponent? Oh, what you got? And this deck does take forever. Like, I don't even feel like I tanked on a couple decisions, but... Alright, we got Murray. Run 1 was Amulet Titan, and we kind of got nutted. Umori? Dude, you really hate having your lands come into play untapped. I don't know, all these 2-color aggro decks we're kind of trying to curve out. Dirgebat. Feels like you're not doing enough. Like you just have to draw 2 perfectly, I think, and you're just gonna... Like, you don't really have removal for Priest of the Forgotten Gods. You don't have... You have very little removal. Dirgebat, how much is that? 6 mana? Damn, I'm dumb. Like, how do you deal with turn 2 Priest of the Forgotten Gods? That kind of stuff. Looks too clunky. Looks way too clunky. Maybe try a 1-color mutate deck? If you want to play Panther and Lurrus, just play mono black or mono white, or I don't know, honestly. But that deck looks just so clunky. Hey Matt, you happy? Look at this opening hand I got. Just have it all. Is your viable in Modern Soul Hoarder? Yeah, definitely. I think it makes the deck better. Probably better off playing. Oh, they're down to 4 cards. Are they Tron? Are they Dredge? Are they very unlucky? Which one is opponent? I didn't even do the companion check. No companions. I need to try to get out maybe after every match at least. Or playing. What are they playing? White red Inspector that mulligan to 4. Does anyone know what we're up against? Yeah, I've never seen a Lurrus deck too, but exactly. Maybe they misclicked the companion? It's possible. I haven't done it yet. Has anyone misclicked companion yet? Like, at the beginning of a Moto game and not have it be their companion? It'll happen at some point. If I play companion long enough, I will definitely, yeah, it'll definitely happen. I guess I'll be ambitious here. I'll just play the Soul Hoarder. Hope for the best. I guess I'm not even gonna attack. Who knows what we're up against? Yeah, some weird flash creature or... I wish they made the highlight green thingy a bit more clear. I mean, if you're used to it, it's probably fine, but... So, any guesses to what our opponent could be playing? Sacred Foundry. Maybe they're playing a Heliod deck? Heliod Ballista? Big Daddy Snow. You have to reveal your companion before every game because you could be sideboarding in a way that breaks the companion clause, so it's not a given that your companion's always effective. Also, I'm assuming you're allowed to have multiple companions, right, in your sideboard and pick the one you want to use. Alright, Forge Tender seems like it should be good. I think I might bring in the Purge. There might be some weird kind of Super Friends deck. What combos was Inspector? Sacred Foundry Inspector. Could they be white red enchantments? Alright, I'm just not gonna sideboard, I guess. I'm off it. The deck doesn't have one-time warp. Well, you can't re-tutor for it, and it's a 5 mana card, and you have Yorion at 5 mana. So I don't think you really want too many 5 mana cards. I'm not playing Kiki Jiki, I'm not playing Time Warp, I'm not playing, you know, there's a lot of cards you could play, obviously. Even if it was 80 cards. Right, they're already down to 6. Soul Sisters was Norin. Red-White Prison. Yeah, I was thinking some kind of red-white mid-range deck. I was considering boarding in Purge. Thanks, Purge. And maybe Birds and Forge Tender. Huh. So confusing. Bad play. I should have played Breeding Pool untapped. I guess that's not true. They could be a Blood Moon deck. Yeah, they could definitely have Blood Moon in their deck. Evoke X. Naya Inspector. Oh, they're playing the Rebirth deck. Ah, they're playing like Naya was it's like 1 red sorcery, sacrifice an artifact, and you get what, 3 1/1s, 4 1/1s? And they're playing Signal Pass, and how is that deck not playing Lurrus? Maybe they don't want to spend like 20 or 25 ticks. Oh, I get it now. That deck's pretty nasty, honestly. I lost it last time I played against it. Can do some pretty dust. They play Loxodon, they get Loxodon now. That's what happened the other time. They went like turn 2, they had Loxodon and like 6 guys in play or something. It was like, oh well, that's dumb. I think I was playing Niv actually. 5-color Niv, and I just got kind of ran over. I think I even had like Ren and Helix in my opening hand, and it just didn't matter. Oh yeah, they're playing Dad, they have Bushwhackers. Just have it all. Well, looks like I sideboarded mostly correctly. Oh. I'm dumb. Embarrassing. I'm not even sure that's the play, honestly. Maybe I should save it for Wood Elves. Get a lot of mana. Which yarn shell would recommend more this or chance shell? I think maybe I would. I don't know. I don't know how good Kiki was. How important it was at me winning games. Sometimes it like ends games in a timely manner, which is nice. Which is weird to say for a Clickly combo, but yeah. I think Path's just better than Avalanche Rider if everyone's playing Lurrus. That's the reasoning. I was bringing Path in a lot of matchups yesterday. I think Wood Elves and Rallier is really good in this deck, and too many Witnesses and too many Soul Herders is counterproductive or not optimal. What the buck from BMJ was yesterday? I don't know about BMJ. I know I played against Musasabi. They were playing Hardened Scales, and they cast a Ballista bigger than X equals 1 was Lurrus, and you can't do that, but Moto lets you. Actually, good thing you reminded me. I never requested my refund. It's a weird attack. I'll never guess something. I mean, they gotta have a trick, right? But they can't cast anything. Oh, it feels bad, man. That's their play. Kind of messing around here. Probably should have just played the Yorion. Myself a 4/5 flyer. Things can get nasty. I can Court of Calling for Nice Fang, or maybe Charming Prince, gain 3 life. Does the Tarkus command give trample? Oh, it doesn't even kill me. I'll save my wall. Leave no wall behind. Gives +1/+1 and rage right to your creatures. Just gonna get something that gains life, or we just get Knight of Bottom. What about Resto Angel? Could get Resto Angel too. Guess I'll just kill a Signal Pest. I should have done gain free. I mean, it doesn't matter. Gain free and kill an artifact. In case they have a Tarkus command on Skull's Crack. Just hedge against the no gain life. I think this matchup's fairly close to early, so you know what these games look like. You can definitely see, like, even though I have a billion walls and like oracles and stuff, they can just like go so fast and so wide. Do we feel dirty every time your run comes in play? Not really. Playing 80 cards. Big investments. Have I seen anyone with Sword Probe yet? No. That's cards obviously a problem. I consider Creator Hoof? No. It's kind of hard to code for that big of a creature. Creator Hoof doesn't untap your creature too, right? So it's kind of a non-bow. Because all your guys are just stepped anyways. You like the art on Yorion? It's pretty. The Oudad. I mean, you be the guest of a French podcast tonight. I wonder how many French Magic podcasts there are. Probably not that many. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's podcast, Midweek Mega Game podcast. There's just so much to talk about. Who's hosting? I think it's called the Podcaster Mage, and it's hosted by Théo Méry and Charles. I think his last name is a bit complicated. Charles Wickham. Nice, it's not that complicated. It's just a bit uncommon. What are we playing against? Blue White Control. It's definitely the matchup where you miss on Shrider the most. Almost more than against big mana decks. No, that's not true. Does it come with English dub? I doubt it. Do you think future sets should have more companions? I mean, they can learn from their mistakes. I think it's a cool concept. It's like pushed. They're just way too good. They're really good in limited. My good friend Amiel won a limited super qualifier this weekend, and it was kind of funny because he showed me his decks, and both his seal deck and his draft deck had a companion. So it's like, not only is companion just crushing constructed, but even in limited, it's like who gets the companion wins. I think his seal, I'll show you the seal. It's pretty cool. It's a Garuda deck. I'm not sure how you say that card exactly, but He said my seal didn't look that good, but Garuda is just a nuts. It's like Garuda, so he's playing all even mana cards. And then he's like 4-color, I guess. Everything but blue. And then his draft deck. I'll show you the draft deck. He said he didn't think his seal was good, but no. And that was his draft deck, and he had Giganta. Free Giganta. Wide leg beatdowns. Double Bastion. This card's pretty good rare. I mean, this deck doesn't look like amazing or anything, but I guess Extinction Event. Oh no, that's some nice ones. Seems crazy you would have enough playables for that. Well, he was playing 4 colors. Doesn't seem that crazy if you're playing 4 colors. Slowly applying the beatdowns. Ooh, what happened to just slamming Yorion in play last turn, by the way? Why didn't I do that? Alright, I guess since I drew Force of Negation, I'm going to just pass the turn here. Actually, you know what? Fetching Breeding Pool right away was kind of poor. I'm just letting them fix their mana and getting their third island. That was a mistake. I wonder if they just forgot or they're saving their... Zenith Flare, yeah. Seemed like Zenith Flare was a mistake too. Especially if it ends up being bad and constructed and it just kind of ruins limited. So, you know, a lot of people complain about white-red and Ikoria limited. I think the whole set was a mistake. I don't know. I think people are mostly having fun. I don't know what to do here. I feel like I'm playing fine, but sometimes I play too passive in these spots. But then stuff like that happens and I'm like, oh, maybe I was playing just fine. Let's play Oracle. That was bad actually. I should have played Witness. Maybe I should have played nothing. I don't know. I feel like Witness, they might Cryptic. This is kind of like a bit less intimidating. They're more likely to let it resolve. I'm gonna pay the 2 life. Live it all well. Is the new Lord in Humans an upgrade for the deck? Someone cast it against me in the challenge yesterday. That's decent. I actually got my fetch lands, which I couldn't get back with Witness. But that was probably mis-sequencing by me. Could have avoided that mistake. And the Crusade ability was pretty good. I don't know. They even used a sack ability to kill Yorion, even though it was like kind of irrelevant at that point. It looks fine. No, I'd rather you not have the Hero of Dominaria. The 1 Force of Negation. Got him, boys. Maybe I could forget about Yorion. You never know. Veil is good. Fry is for this matchup mostly. I just want to be able to kill like Fairy Jace, all that stuff, obviously. The rest is pretty crap. Charming Prince seems kind of not great. Not enough value. Might be better than Wall of Blossom though. Fractus is also pretty mediocre. I don't think I want any of these cards, so maybe Wall of Blossom is better than Thractus. I mean, that Spikes list was one time warp, right? It's fine. Just do whatever, you know, whatever makes you happy. Whichever cards you want to play with. I think Resto Angel is a bit clunky, and I don't think you really need two to go off. I think Slime just doesn't make a ton of sense to me, just too expensive. That's why I cut these cards. And I think Path is better than Rider right now. The rest seems pretty reasonable. I think Wood Elves and Renegades are like pretty good too in this deck. But if you want to play other cards, that's fine. It's a lot of lands. Hierarch's really good against blue whites. Good at attacking Teferi's. Just good to have a 1-mana guy out. I think that's a bit too much though. Demery Skull. I was impressed. I played against a Soul Herder deck that was playing Demery Skull, and I was impressed, but they were also playing Ether Vial. And I think playing Call was out Vial. They're rough, but it was kind of nice because they just went Call for Witness, then they witness back their Call, and it's kind of like Court of Calling, but a bit different. It's like a Court of Calling that's better with Vial. But I think if you don't play Vial, Court of Calling might just be better than Demery Skull. I was pretty impressed by Court of Calling, even though I cut a bunch. Still think card's kind of good. Oh, I'm still playing Basic Mountain. I'm just gonna jam out on Shredder, I think. Maybe I'll use Astrolabe. Maybe I'll counter Astrolabe because of Yorion. I mean, there's not that many counter spells that, man, this is tempting though. Makes it pretty tempting to just attack and say go. Alright, change of plans. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe that was bad. I should have just jam. Maybe that doesn't change that much. Drawing Ephemerate and stuff. Yeah, I mean, there's just not that much they can have there to counter an Avalanche Rider. I mean, they could have Archmage Charm. If they charm my Rider there, it's pretty brutal, I guess. Still 1 for 1, but doesn't feel super great. They just gonna Verdict. Oh. I might go for the Ephemerate play here. Oh, I had Dispute last turn. Dispute's pretty good against Yorion. Do you have another Dispute? Another Malik? Archmage Charm. Thought about it for a while, so know how to use decisions. Maybe they're just lagging. Alright. Force them. Just gonna cast it. We could just have an awkward hand, have a bunch of path to exiles maybe. I think I kind of want to save it. Like, I mean, it's pretty sick if I can snowball. I'll use it, sure. Have another path. Maybe in this matchup I should try to just fetch all basics and not turn their field of runes. It's not the most value Yorion you've ever seen, but... Oh. I could have Yorion my Yorion. I messed up, right? Oh man. I was like, what's going on? And I just clicked. Oh wow. I just played too fast there. Oh well. Oh, that was actually funny. That was sick. We're only playing one Yorion as our companion. Yeah, I don't have one extra in the main or anywhere. Yeah, I blew it. So what happened? Yorion went on the stack, and then I ephemerated, so went on the stack again. The second one resolved, and I could have blinked my Yorion. Was a blink of the first Yorion. That's pretty funny. And I would have saved my Hierarchs, and I would have gotten an extra card of Astrolabe. Pretty bad spot here. I see they have way better top deck and high impact top decks than I do. And now they're just gonna go off with Mystic Sanctuaries and Archmage Charms. Boom. Boom is right. Those are pretty decent boom. Oh wait, I'm 1 mana short. I can't cast Yorion again. Should have played the birds last turn. Like, say, I don't know why I'm saving a birds. Like, post Wrath, got you birds. That's the second mistake this match. I don't think you need more than one Yorion, because basically the matchups where you would want more than one is people that have counter spells. And they can counter the first one, they probably can counter the second one. They're probably kind of snowballing with Mystic Sanctuary and stuff, and they probably can counter the second one, so. But against anyone that doesn't play counter spell, if you untap after casting a Yorion, even if your Yorion die, you're probably gonna win almost always anyways. Alright, I'm still gonna get back Yorion even though I can't cast it. Should I play my birds now? Probably. I'm not shy here. I'm not shy to show opponent we kind of messed. How has aggro been? Do we want Watcher over all wall these days? That's a good question. We'll go take the land drops. And better, when you don't have the blank effects. Aggro is probably tough. I would expect Burn to be a bad matchup despite all the walls. Obviously, it's going to vary on how many Uros and Knights and Huntmasters you play. And they haven't used their Sanctuary yet? What's going on? Does that mean they have a counterspell in hand? I'm confused. But I'm gonna jam anyways. I don't expect this to go well for me, but... Why have they not done that? What's going on here? Why didn't they miss Extended last turn for Charm? Wait, you just got a regular... Wait. I'm so confused. What am I missing, chat? What am I missing? So I'm gonna save that again. Not sure what I'm gonna court. Might just say go, honestly. But yeah, Witness sounds like a pretty obvious choice. Is Wizard's retort so bad it becomes... What? Wizard's retort? Is that... I think you're thinking, what card are you... Because that's a counter spell. Cryptic Command. You could play Cryptic Command in this deck if you wanted to. Probably wouldn't be optimal. Someone was talking about Reflector. That was actually kind of good. I forgot about that. I usually don't like Reflector Mage over Deputy in this deck. But Reflector Mage sounds pretty good right now. Familiar's Ruse. Familiar's Ruse is a bit gimmicky. Not a big fan of these kind of cards. Deprive Familiar's Ruse. I think I'm just a mistake. They just scooped an Oracle. That was weird. It's kind of weird playing this long and then just scooping. This is known as the submarine tactic. You lose round one, you go into loser's bracket, and then you make a run. That's what I did on Saturday, actually. Dude, I'm playing against Get Smart. I was gonna say no companion bolt strategy because it didn't show right away, but this sounds kind of... Oh no, this sounds actually fine-ish. I have like the equivalent of 17 sources of untapped green and 17 sources of snow on turn 1, which is pretty good. I think I have 20 free and... Says Get Smart. We did a podcast together. He's playing a combo deck. He's probably playing Devoted Druid combo. Don't have great ways to interact with that right now. I think I should just play Ice Fang. I'll just say go. This matchup is okay with a 60 card version because you get 4 paths. Your 60 card deck, and Force of Negation's not the worst either, but not great. Alright, doesn't look like his draw is that good though. He doesn't have Devoted Druid right now. So that's usually good. It's always just scary. Let's see. So I can play Hierarch and double Ephemerate. I'm gonna save an Ephemerate. Alright, they have infinite mana next turn. It's nice win con. It's lots of levels. It's kind of sick, even if half path can just well, I almost have infinite. I don't have Deputy in my main deck. I don't have removal in my main deck. I don't like Deputy. I can get a Venser. Do I have mana to get a Venser? No. Alright, let's see. Let's start blinking, I guess. Should have fetched first. Let's see if he has better than a big hex. I agree, we're probably dead. Yes, I don't know if Purge is good enough just to kill Lurus. That kind of stops Finale for a lot, right? Revokers for this match. Stunhorn might get them. Eidolon. Eidolon's. Snatch up some stuff. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine before. It was when you had 60 cards and they didn't have Lurus. Seems infinitely worse. Just Lurus, just having the extra devoted druids, like basically, I mean, I guess you can. You have to have the 2/1 actually, because devoted druid they just sack it to itself and. Oh, this is much worse when it's in my hand and not in my deck, but can't wait to lose because this card's not like an Avalanche Rider or something. Revoker and Blink's kind of cool. I can name like their mana dude on turn 1 and then maybe blink it later. I'll see. So. I just have to name birds here and hope that does something. Melira steps Devoted Druid. I'm not gonna have Devoted. Hey, DC Sports. Is it actually true? Like, if they were gonna announce an emergency ban, it would actually be right around this time, like 8 a.m. I'm assuming it's a troll, but That's like around the time they make the announcements. Imagine spending time ranking companions where they're just gonna get banned in like 2 seconds anyways. Wait, what? You know, assuming Get Smart knows what he's doing, and if he didn't, why would he not? Does he really want the land? What does he have that he wants the land over? It's kind of almost scarier, honestly. Man, my hand's not even good. What did it play? Why did he take the land over just sacking it and being able to recast it with Lurrus? Means he might have another one in hand. That makes sense. So he has another Devoted Druid. I think I actually just want to play Icefaring. He might be new as the deck. I don't think he would make such an obvious mistake. Oh yeah, I just drill land. Well, I don't really want to trade because of Lurrus. Maybe he just doesn't have double white and he has Devoted Druid in hand. That would make sense. Alright. Thank God. Thank God the guy I, you know, do a podcast with is like semi-decent at Magic. Got him. Got the combo. Alright, hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell. Nice Scavenging Ooze. Such grisly. I even want to. What does Venser do for me? Should maybe wait till I have 7 mana to play Uro. It is 420. I was mad. Someone was like, "Oh, don't forget to take your 420/20 screenshot." And I saw that when it was like 4:39 a.m. Just 20 minutes late. Dang. I kind of just want us to go here and keep Venser up. But I don't know if that makes a ton of sense. I'm slipping, yeah. Back in the tank. Someone tweeted about me being the last match in the round yesterday. Yeah, plus that was one of the reasons why I figured I should keep Venser up, but I guess it's not gonna matter. Unless he gets greedy and casts it for more than... I guess he has to cast it for... Can Venser it. If he casts it for 1 to kill my Druid, then he has infinite mana, but no way. If he has another win condition in here. No, I mean, casting it for 1 does nothing for him. Oh, yeah. Cast it for 1, then pump it, but then I bounce it in response. It's the same. Cast it for 1, Lurrus it back, but he doesn't have the mana to do that. I think his play's better. I think going for 2. I don't know. I kind of disagree with what Chad is saying right now. I think going for the win was. I don't know. Maybe it's like it's not very relevant. Either way, he couldn't kill me this turn. Now this I'm not a great fan of. I think because now I can just top deck Path to Exile. I mean, obviously, unless he has another way to win the game in hand, then honestly, just do it. I mean, he's thinking about something. Not too sure what he'd be thinking of in that spot if he had it. I mean, I guess he could be worried about Path to Exile somehow. All right. 6. Can attack with soul. Should have blinked Venser before attacking, actually. I messed up. So I can Charming Prince my. What, he's doing it now? Oh, that was miss. Yeah, now he's. I don't know. Now he's kind of. I mean, I only have one in my deck, so it's pretty unlucky, I guess. Alright. Ephemerate. Yeah, I guess he was playing around Ephemerate. I had birds up last turn. That's why he was in the tank. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Actually, he played fine. He was making me use Ephemerate on my turn, I guess, and that makes total sense. I have to remember I have Yorion too. I'll bounce Devoted Druid maybe? So he has triple that for Lurus. Oh, his birds makes mana too. So he has free mana with Lurus. And then he can play Ballista. So I think I do that. Let's see. What if I bounce Bird and Devoted Druid? I can bounce both. Why not give infinite mana but stop Ballista with Revoker? What if I bounce Birds and Vizier? He has to go like 3 mana Lurus, 2 mana Vizier, have a land, play a 1. Oh, he can only play Ballista as a. So it's not even that big of a deal. What? I don't know. Think about. Also, I actually just realized I didn't even have to do any of that really, because you can only cast Lurus as a. You can only cast Ballista as a 1/1. Oh, it's close. telling him in case he doesn't know. Maybe he was. I don't know if he was. Probably wants to shoot the reverse. Yeah, I think I might have messed up. I think I was maybe just supposed to draw a bunch of cards. Just cry and draw a bunch of cards. Oh well. I can still do that next turn. Get to draw a few. Laura's Bella says very stupid. I mean, you can only cast a 1/1 Ballista. It's like, I mean, it's obviously Luris is nuts in that deck, costs you nothing. That's kind of stupid, but. Oh, I have lethal. Oh no. I bounce Druid again. I had the 1/3 in my sideboard, but I cut it. I was even considering playing main deck, but then I decided it was like... Basically, I decided the Lurus decks would have removal for it anyways, and I wanted just creatures that have a come into play effect, but I guess against this in this specific matchup, it's kind of the best card, or one of the best. How long will it take for Wizards to fix a box on Moto? Depends, can be a few days and can be years. When it's not like there's some like bugs. Depends on how important it is and how complicated the box is to fix, I guess. He kept 7. I mean, I would keep that hand in a lot of matchups, but turn. They want to keep the wall, the 2 lands, the witness loop. So I guess it's like Uro or Force. I'll get rid of Uro. Like this is, I don't really need Uro. I mean, I need it because it's a blue card kind of, but. Alright, it's a pretty good draw, obviously. Actually, it doesn't do anything. That Allure is just so annoying. I just have to have the Devoted Druid, but then he gets infinite mana. It's like, yeah, it's like kind of. I guess I just have to have Devoted Druid. Hope his hand sucks. So I don't path it. Yeah, I just have to path it and hope for the best. I mean, I almost hope that he sacks it to itself, because at least it means... At least Loris doesn't bring back land. They got that part right. I guess it'd be a strictly better rune, whatever excavator. He told me he has 2 more finales. Should I make him show him next time? I'm just getting him for the long con. Next time we play, I'll just be like, oh, you have 2 more? Okay, show me. And he'll be like, oh, this is awkward. Why don't we keep on playing? Too easy? Dude, technically, you didn't even show me the finales. I should have made you... I was telling them. I'm just hooking you. I'm just... It's the long con. Next time you're gonna be like, I have the win con in hand and I'm gonna make you show me and you're not gonna have it.